Good morning everyone, how are we all doing today? So today is day 3 of my Ardnamurchan adventure. It's quite a nice morning. It's a bit cloudy, but it's warm enough. And again, we did have a bit of rain during the night, but like I said, that's cleared up now. Right, today's adventure, along this southern edge of the peninsula, there's only one road really, and it goes round the tallest hill on the peninsula, which is Ben Hiant. I have spotted a little parking area where there's room for a couple of cars to park, so I'm hoping to get there and then go up to the top of Ben Hiant. Now, like I say, it is the tallest hill on the peninsula, and from where I'm going to park my car, it shouldn't be too far of a, or too long of a walk. It should only take me a couple of hours to get up there and back down again. And so from there, I'm planning to go to a place called Castle Tioram, have a look round there, and then do another walk, which is part of what they call the Silver Walk. Apparently, when the owners of the estate were building this path, they found a hoard of silver coins, Elizabethan I believe, hence the name the Silver Walk. Again, it's only a short walk, it's only about 5 miles, so we'll see what we can see along there. And for now, I've got to concentrate on these roads again. I'll see you all later. Right, so here we are at the start of going up Ben Hiant. Like I said, there's parking space. Just look for these gates. There's no other gates on this road when you're going round Ben Hiant. There is room for about 3 or 4 cars to park up here. And then just across the road, I don't know if you can see it, that little cairn, that marks the start of the walk up there. And up there is somewhere that we're going. It has got quite breezy actually, and quite cool at the moment. I'm hoping the sun comes out in a little while. I'm sure I'll get warmed up going up there. Right, so we've finally made it to the top of Ben Hiant. It is very, very windy up here. I hope you're picking up this audio okay. As I'm talking, I'll spin the camera around and show you these absolutely spectacular views from up here. Now the path itself up here, it's quite easy to follow, no problem. There are some steep sections and it is very wet underfoot. So I'd advise wearing appropriate footwear. Now, I don't know if you can make it out, down there's Kilcohen, and across there, this is the Isle of Mull. It's just absolutely beautiful up here, as you can probably tell from some of the photos I've shown you. Let's just move around a little bit. It was just typical. I got to the top here, and literally within a few seconds these clouds you can see in the distance came across, and I could hardly see my hand in front of my face. Luckily they've blown over now, and looking all round, it's just absolutely beautiful. Even though it's a cloudy day, it's still stunning. well worth a trip up here if you've got any sort of level of fitness. Right, back down to the car now and on to the next part of my adventure. Right, so here we are at the second part of our adventure today. It is a place called Castle Tioram. Now it has just started raining a little bit, so see how we get on with that. Just going to have a walk up to the castle, have a look round. It is tidal just here, this part. If you catch the wrong tide, that'll be covered in water and you can't get across to the castle. Luckily we can do at the moment. Then after we visited the castle, I'm doing part of what they call the Silver Walk, heading off in that direction, doing a circular hike. It's only about 5 miles, so not very far. Head up and get back to the car. Right, so that's Castle Tioram. You are allowed to go up to the castle, but you're not allowed to go inside it for safety reasons. There's no charge or anything. So now we're going to do our little walk, the Silver Walk. The problem I've got is it's somewhere through here. I've actually got to find the path first. I'm sure we'll get there. Yeah, so it is quite easy to find this path. You just come round to the far end and you'll see it, no problem. It looks as though it is a good footpath, but it looks as though there might be some ups and downs. Right, we're about to leave the Silver Walk now and head inland. Last sort of 200 or 300 yards have been steadily climbing, and there should be a path off to my right, somewhere around here. Oh, somebody's built a cairn there, to show you. And this is the path we're heading up. Now the Silver Walk itself, it's a very nice walk. It reminds me a bit of, if you've done the West Island Way, that top section of Loch Lomond that gets quite technical. Lots of rocky ups and downs, twists and turns and whatever. It's nowhere near as bad as Loch Lomond, but that's what it reminds me of. Right, so we made it up to the top now. Some spectacular views again. The climb up, it's a steady climb, nothing too bad, nothing too steep, but be advised there is some wading through ferns involved, and it's very wet and boggy underfoot, which makes for slow going. How peaceful is this for a setting? This is called Loch Nafola. How beautiful is this setting as well? Not sure the name of this loch. I'll try and find out and put it in the below. I don't know if you noticed at the mouth over there was a big airplane just went past. Right, so we've finished with the second part of today's adventure, back at the car park at Castle Tioram. Today, that first part going up Ben Hiant, it was a little tough in places, but it was well worth it for those views up at the top. I think you'll agree they're absolutely spectacular. And then the second part of today's adventure, we've got Castle Tioram there in background. Yeah, lovely castle, beautiful setting for it. And then we did the Silver Walk and then turned off that up over the moors, found those secluded lochs, and yeah, very enjoyable walk. I've thoroughly enjoyed today. It's been very, very good, shall we say. Anyway, I've got something planned for tomorrow, and as usual, if you would please just hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video. It only takes a second to do, and if you're looking at watching some more videos of my adventures, then feel free about subscribing to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. So that's the end of today. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.